But the most dramatic revelation of all lay buried in a top-secret CIA document. It was the smoking gun behind the death of Harbury's husband. Alpirez, it said, had been a former CIA paid asset. No wonder the CIA link had been covered up. Roughly how much was he paid?
I don't have the slightest recall of that.
The report said around $40,000. Would that make sense?
If it was an accrual over a period of time, it would, yeah.
The Central Intelligence Agency, at its core, has as a value to protect its assets. Whatever they do, to whomever they do it, the protection of those assets is their principal priority. And laws can be violated or human lives disposed of, if necessary, to protect the identity of their assets.
The armchair liberals get to sit back after the fact and say, oh my God, we broke some eggs when we made omelets. How terrible for the chickens. The fact of the matter was that the violence and the human rights abuses that were underway in Central America existed long before the United States showed up there.
The information came out, and it was officially admitted that he was tortured, secretly detained, and assassinated without trial by a group of military intelligence officials, several of whom were on CIA payroll.
Would the case have aroused such controversy had Bamaca not been married to a Harvard-educated American citizen?
Yeah. Well, if anything, it goes to prove that Harvard doesn't necessarily mean that you're educated or intelligent. For a Harvard-educated woman to marry a guerrilla and then to have some doubts that a guerrilla in Guatemala might get killed by the Guatemalan military, if that came to her as a shocking revelation, you know, her parents perhaps should go back and ask for a refund from Harvard.
As it turned out, I was asked to retire. I was forced to retire.
You were sacked?
Yeah. Because of managerial and procedural shortcomings.
It was an abomination. Terry Ward is an honorable man. He served his country according to the rules that were laid out for him. He did everything by the book.